She's so fine. Hell of a hell of a blows my mind. Hell of a lights my day.
What's good, guys? This video is going to be regarding the Rasheem Carter case, which I have spoke about at great length, as well as another case from that same area, Taylorsville, Mississippi, regarding Tirekus Atwood. Now, you may not be very familiar with Tirekus Atwood. He didn't meet the same fate as Rasheem Carter because he lived to tell about it. But there is also some update to the Rasheem Carter case. Now, approximately a month ago, there was a potential fourth set of remains that were found that may belong to Rasheem Carter, the 25-year-old man who went missing in Taylorsville, Mississippi in October of 2022. And investigators say they are working to analyze these remains. Now, the development comes as Rasheem Carter's family continues its call for justice in this case, which, as we all know, has dragged on for months. Local officials have said that they believe there was no foul play in the disappearance and the cause of death remains undetermined. Well, the family members say that theory doesn't hold water. I am overwhelmed with the oppression that this state has caused our lives. I want something done, and I want it done immediately. I'm tired of waiting. Tiffany Carter, Rasheem's mother, said at a press conference with the family's attorney, Ben Crump. I know I can't change what has happened, but we can make the change that this doesn't happen to another family. Well, unfortunately, it did happen to another family, but the person lived to tell about it. Now, on the day of Rasheem Carter's disappearance, he allegedly sent a text to his mom saying that he was afraid for his safety and that men in trucks yelling racial epithets were after him. Simpson County Sheriff Paul Mullins confirmed that remains were found in the woods on April the 30th of this year. He said they appeared to be animal bones, but they were sent to the county coroner for examination. He added that the Mississippi medical examiner would analyze the remains that following Monday. Now, on November the 2nd of last year, the first set of remains were found in neighboring Smith County. Rasheem Carter's skull and spinal cord were located in separate locations, classifying them as two different sets of remains, according to Ben Crump's office. Another set of remains that matched Rasheem Carter's DNA were found on February the 23rd, also in Smith County, according to Ben Crump's office. Ben Crump said that Mississippi officials haven't notified the family of the fourth set of remains yet. He said a bystander filmed police retrieving the remains and sent that video to Rasheem Carter's family. There is no excuse for bystanders coming and showing video to the family and officials not having the dignity and respect to notify the family immediately and say, hey, we found more human remains in the vicinity where your son's head and spinal cord and other bodily remains were found, Ben Crump said. Mississippi state officials involved in the investigation told ABC News in a statement that they received the first three sets of remains from local authorities. They would not confirm if they received a fourth set of remains. The state's medical examiner's office did not immediately respond to ABC News' request for comment. Attorneys representing Rasheem Carter's family are calling for a federal probe into his death, arguing that the Smith County Sheriff's Department's original conclusion that there was no foul play seemed dubious. Smith County Sheriff Joel Houston told ABC News that the Sheriff's Department stands behind its earlier determination that no foul play was involved in Rasheem Carter's death. Earlier evidence didn't suggest anything, he said. Now, Sheriff Joel Houston claims that nothing is being swept under the rug. There's nothing to hide. He also added that the department is awaiting results of search warrants before ruling out foul play. Ben Crump says that Mississippi, all America's watching to see if you're going to do right by Rasheem Carter. His broken-hearted mother has nightmares at night about what her son must have been doing as a result of this lynching in 2022. Now, in the Tirekus Atwood case, he posted on Facebook, on Twitter, but I believe it was Facebook, and he says this: I ain't even going to cap. Stay the F out of my way from now on. The way them crackers did me last night, I wouldn't do my worst enemy like that. MFs hunted me like I was an animal. MFs took my boots off and let me run till I couldn't run anymore. Then they broke my tooth. I still got bite marks on my back. I'm just thankful to still be here. But that shit finna get dealt with. 100. Like, bruh, I ain't never been through no shit like that ever. And for the Taylorsville police to tell me can't nothing be done about it is ridiculous. I really got hunted down like a effing deer. Like, man, y'all took me all the way from Laurel to Smith County, cub. Be real. And then let me break out the truck just to chase me. The whole time I was running, MFs were laughing and enjoying it. It's like they were stalking me, waiting on me to give up. Then Junior Food Market didn't want to let my auntie see the video, but want to skip over shit like I'm slow or something. Man, they beat me and ran me in the direction they wanted me to go. Then the police gonna ask me, what did you do for all that to happen? Not shit at all. MFs took me from Laurel, then y'all 5 deep. I'm by myself. The F was I supposed to do? So miss me with all that. What you would have did, shit, because until you in that situation, you don't know what the F you'll do. But I survived. I'm a soldier. I'm just thankful they didn't get a chance to finish me. But for all my family members that put forth the effort to search for me, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, especially you, Monique Keys. You've been pushing the issue ever since y'all found me, and LaMarcus T. Keys and Shun Keys. Y'all boys gonna forever ride for me, and I see that. I love y'all. Because they were finna take my life last night, but y'all prevented that. I'm forever indebted to y'all. Now, also, his aunt posted and said, my nephew was hunted in those woods like an animal. So many of you Taylorsville people keep saying that's crazy. Where are the white trucks with the white men? Our town is not like that. Y'all starting this race thing here that doesn't happen here. This young man's horrific ordeal definitely lets us know what goes on in y'all's town. Him running with no shoes on being chased by white men. Rasheem work boots were never recovered, nor was his red shirt. Rasheem was definitely chased through the woods with no shoes on. They chased him through the creeks. His pants are wet on the photo. What made these people so comfortable with bringing this young man back to Taylorsville to beat and chase him? This barbaric behavior toward our black men has got to stop. Please don't nobody comment under my post talking about what he did or where it started. I do not care. There are no actions that warrants this type of treatment to anyone. Tirekus, you are blessed. Thank God you survived. Hashtag justice for Tirekus. Now, so he told his own story. I read it word for word in his words. They arrested him, took him out somewhere, released him, and chased him for sport. That is what is going on in Taylorsville, Mississippi. I'm sure this is not the only town where this is going on. It's just happening to people that now are talking about it in the day and age of social media, and it's getting out. So I don't understand why the Department of Justice has not sent someone down there to take over this investigation. We're lucky that Tirekus Atwood survived this brutal attack, beating him, biting him, chasing him shoeless, stalking him, chasing him in the direction that they wanted him to go in. It didn't end well for the Mississippi law enforcement that did this to him, because he lived to tell about it. Now, should something happen to him after the fact? Well, you know, he's already made his statement, and he's made it known to everybody. So I would say that would be a lot suspect. But Taylorsville, Mississippi needs a light shined on it. This town is off the chain down there. Laurel, Smith County, that whole area needs the cover ripped off of it, and it needs to be exposed for exactly what it is. No doubt in my mind that Rasheem Carter was lynched, modern day lynching, and Tirekus Atwood would have met the same fate had he not gotten away. I'm going to leave the story on that note. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.